What's up?
Welcome to the Midday Charge.
Let's go!
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Ijekimora in the building, and you're now tuned into the Scar Radio Midday Charge. Yo, you guys, now wow, things are happening, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys are tuned in, www.thescarradio.com. I hope you guys are following us on all of our social media platforms. That's the only way you can be plugged into all of our gist, all of our music, every little thing that I have to say, you know what I'm saying? So you guys follow us on our social media platform. Our Instagram is The Scar Radio. Our Facebook is The Scar Radio. Our Twitter is Scar_radio. And we have a Telegram, which is kind of like a WhatsApp on steroid. It's called The Scar Telegram Radio. You guys, I've got a lot of stuff in store for you guys. And I also have a guest in the building with me today. And I'm going to introduce him after I start off the show. Y'all know how I start the show off with my Sexy Papa single. We're going to be right back after this. Keep it locked. It's still the Midday Charge.
What's up?
Welcome to the Midday Charge.
Let's go!
Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarproduction.com.
In the building with me, you guys. Guess who's here, y'all? His name is Boymx. And what's up? What's poppin'?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So let's give a little introduction about yourself to all of our listeners. Those that don't know you, those that do know you. Introduce yourself and tell us how you came up with that name, Boymx, and what does that mean?
Okay, my name is Moses.
Moses, okay.
Yes. So I used to play games then, and I used to use this certain username, Boxman and all. So my friends then in school just shortened it for it to MX. And then when I was doing music, I was looking for like a name, and I was like, since my friends already know me with MX, why not? And then when I was doing it, I just your boy MX, and it just stuck, and that's how the name just stood.
Boymx.
Yeah, Boymx.
I love that. So how long have you been doing music? Let us know.
Professionally, I've been 2020 was when I dropped my first professional single.
Okay.
But prior to that, I think I've been doing music right from my secondary school days up to my university. Just doing it on just small scale, nothing, no mainstream, nothing professional. Yeah.
So what made you take it to the next level? Because you do have a single out right now that you're promoting. What made you say, like, you know what? Let me take this to the next level. Let me let people know that I'm ready. Because a lot of people, they think that Nigeria has a lot of musicians, you know what I'm saying? And unless you drop that project or that single, they're not going to take you serious. So what made you all of a sudden be like, you know what, let me do this, let me take it serious, let me drop this?
I used to just do freestyle videos on my Instagram. You know, I used to just drop singles for fun and all. But when you begin to find people giving you reviews and be like, yo, this is hard, what you're doing is really sounding good and all, but I didn't really take their words for that until one time when I wanted to drop like a mixtape and I had like some songs lined up in it, and I played it to a couple of people, and wow, everybody was like, yo, this has to be better, you should not just drop this like that, you should, take it to the next level.
Okay.
And then from that I started speaking to some people, started putting things in place, and voila, I'm here now.
You're here now. You guys heard that. He's here now, man. You know what? I've heard your single out right now, and I love it. I feel like, what kind of genre is that? Is it street music, or is it, what do you call it?
I call it sabi music. It's
Sabi
street
music.
with some touch of dancehall in it.
Okay.
So it's not just I'm Afrobeat oriented.
Okay.
My sound is Afrobeat oriented. But so when I was doing it, I wanted to do a street song. I was like, how do I bring my own style into the street music? Because I've listened to a lot of street music out there. I'll be like, okay, I need to do something that would depict street, but it will also show Boymx. So when you listen to it, you can hear the street vibe, but you can also hear me as an Afrobeat stroke dancehall artist. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I still got my nigga in the building with me, Boymx, and we're gonna be right back after this. We're gonna take a music break, but he's gonna be here with me all day because we have a lot to talk about. Because we're gonna talk about BBN, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, because I do know that your single is being played on BBN, so
Definitely.
We have a lot to talk about, you guys. We're gonna take a little music break. We're gonna be right back after this. Locked.
Now,
Are y'all ready out there?
here we are.
The Scar Radio. Tune in now for all the updates you should know.
Getting more breaking news.
Only on the Scar Radio.
Whoa. Welcome back to the Scar Radio Midday Charge. I hope you guys are still tuned in, www.thescarradio.com. You guys, So we took a break. I got my boy in the building right now with me. And you know what? we just played your single, Day Here.
Day Here.
Man, that's, you know what? When I say street, I can understand where you're coming from. You saying that you street together with mix, because a lot of street music is very, very raw. It's like hardcore and the things you're saying, you know what I'm saying? But yours, I feel like it's smooth. Very, very smooth. I like that line you said. She like banana, but I get dodo. Yeah. I love that. So what inspires you with your lyrics? What makes you like? Do you write all your songs yourself, or do you have people to help you?
No, I write all my songs.
All your songs. Okay, so what inspires you for your lyrics?
I think my life generally, the way I think, I'm a very creative person. I don't just throw anything that just comes to my head. I could be very critical with my lines and what I'm dropping. So sometimes my creative process takes a bit, it takes longer. My creative process takes longer sometimes. So, but I think my environment, my growing up, everything, just my surrounding, everything I see around me just inspires my music. Yeah.
Oh man, I love that song, Day Here. So how did you come up with the name of the song, Day Here? Because it's just self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Now, in the song, funny enough, there was no name for the song. I just did the song. Shout out to D20. We're in the studio and then we made the song. He played the beat. I liked it. And then I just started writing to it, started vibing to it. And I was done and there was no name for the song. So I was like, yo, how could I thought about many options, like different options of names I could put on the song, but it was not coming. And then in the song, I was like, Sabidi Flow 9 Day Here. So why not?
Day Here.
We day here, all of us. We got our day here. And then
we day
the
here.
name just stuck and that's it.
I like that. Y'all, we still day here, you guys. We're still here at the studio. We're still here on the Midday Charge, you guys. We're going to take a little music break. We're going to be right back after this. Keep it locked.
What's up?
Welcome to the Midway Charge.
Let's go.
Your frequency is now charged. Connect now at www.thescarproduction.com.
You're still tuned into the Scar Radio Midday Charge, and I still got my boy in the building with me, Boymx, and we just going through his song, his single, So, y'all, his song was played on the BBN. So we're going to talk about the BBN real quick. First of all, who are you rooting for? Have you been keeping up with the BBN?
I have, but not so much. But I think I have an idea of what's going on.
What's going on,
yeah.
Okay?
Well, I don't really have someone that I like, but I like what is happening. I like the content they're bringing.
Okay.
I just... the only thing is, I just feel some people take certain things too personal,
You forget it's a game, right?
Forget it's a game.
Yeah.
Everybody is coming with a strategy. Everybody is coming. It's 90 million. Come on, you don't expect anybody to just come and just play soft and just go.
Exactly.
So some people that I don't like certain people, I think you should just let it just end there. Not taking threats and all that.
And all that. Okay, so your song was played on the BBN House, you guys. So how did you feel? How did that make you feel? Because knowing that so many people, because BBN is a big platform for you to get some type of recognition,
Definitely.
Now that your song was played on there, how did it feel? What do you feel like? I mean, tell us a little bit.
I felt good. I felt awesome. Like I was literally just in my room, I was just sleeping, and then the call just came in like, yo, your song is on fire on BB, and I was like, are you serious? And then I went on TV and I saw like some of the housemates were literally just like miming or chanting the songs. Wow, that was huge. Like I just had goosebumps all over me. I was just thinking, yo, this is actually happening. Somebody pinch me and wake me up.
Oh my god.
And then that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt really good.
Could you see yourself as being one of the contestants in a show like BBN? Do you see yourself? Do you think that platform is something that everybody needs to be able to get to the next level?
Not everybody, but I think there's a lot to gain from Big Brother. Whatever.
Wait, if you had a chance, would you go on Big Brother?
Yeah, if I had a chance, I would. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I would. It's the platform is huge. When I say huge, I mean literally very, very huge.
Yeah.
And if you can sell yourself properly, I believe the sky will definitely be a starting point. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I'm still here in the building with my boy MX, you know what I'm saying? And I keep getting, I want to say my boy MX, but your name is Boymx.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it. So I'm still in the building with Boymx, and we're going to listen to that song again, Day Here, you guys. The song is banging. I love the beat, man. It gets you hype, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We're going to take a little music break. We're going to be right back after this. Lock.
Now,
Are y'all ready out there?
here we are.
The Scar Radio. Tune in now for all the updates you should know.
Getting more breaking news.
Only on the Scar Radio.
Y'all, and that was his single, Day Here. Boymx, I'm feeling
Yo,
that single.
shout out
You
to
know
you.
what I'm saying? So what other songs do you have out right now? Do you have a project you're working on? What is your plans? Let us know.
Yeah, I have a project I'm working on at the moment, an EP. But apart from Day Here, I have another single out, Work. Yeah, I released Work ending last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on all digital platforms. You can find it.
Okay.
Work. That's the
Work,
name. Yeah.
work, y'all. So you working?
Yeah, I am.
Is it been really, really hard? Because being independent artist, especially in this country, is very hard.
Definitely.
I'm an independent artist. I know how it feels. So you being an independent, if you had an opportunity for a big label to sign you, maybe DMW or something.
Yeah.
What would you do with that opportunity?
I would consider a lot of things before just venturing into any opportunity that comes.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the money for me. I know the money is part of it, but as a person, as an artist, where I'm going to, you need to align. If you're not aligning with what I'm doing or what sound I'm bringing, then I believe we'll just bid our goodbyes early. But anything is possible. I'm open to whatever, but at the same time, I am selective to whatever.
So what about collaborations? Is there somebody that you wish you can do because a lot of people blow without a lot of being independent. You see Malay, you see all these other artists that they come out and become so big. Shady Vibes is running things right now.
True.
Do you feel like you need a collaboration with a big artist to be able to make it, or no? You think just your work will just sell itself?
Collaborating with people is a plus, but I'm not looking at that. I'm just looking at working on my own sound and myself and making myself relevant. If along the line collaboration comes, it's fine. It's a plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We still day here, you guys.
Yeah.
We day here. So we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna listen to his other single called Work. We're gonna be right back after.
Now,
Are y'all ready out there?
here we are.
The Scar Radio. Tune in now for all the updates you should know.
Getting more breaking news.
Only on the Scar Radio.
You still tuned into the Scar Radio Midday Charge, and I still got my Boymx in the building with me. So, boy, I want to talk about something very important that's happening right now. I don't know how active you are on social media, but you saw all the stuff that's happened with Afghanistan.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what's happening with Afghanistan right now, apparently the president don't leave. He don't come out. He don't abandon his whole people. And then now some Taliban's are taking over Afghanistan, and there was videos circulating online of U.S. Air Force planes leaving and actually people hanging onto the planes and falling. When I saw that video, I literally cried. In my mind, I'm like, oh my God, Nigeria, my country. We must save our country. We don't want something. So when you see stuff like that, do you feel like, because I know there's a lot of hardship that's going on in this country. So do you feel like something like that can happen in Nigeria, or what are your intake on that?
Well, there's a saying that when your neighbor's beard, it's another saying, if your neighbor's beard is on fire, you need to apply water on your own because you don't know what sets it on fire. So I think never say never is it for me. You don't know what tomorrow holds. The most important thing is just to put things in check and put things in place to make sure you don't find yourself in anything, because probably maybe those people in Afghanistan didn't envisage anything like this, but now it's happening. So it's just a wake-up call for everybody around to be like, yo, you need to tighten up and make sure everything is in check so you don't have things like this happening. Especially
with our government. You see what's happening with our government. Our government, I don't like talking bad about our government, but it's too many issues. Many things. and it's stressful because I don't know. And you know what's so funny? Last time I was on the show, I was talking about our currency, how it's just depreciating. So the other day I saw online how the government is warning everybody, saying that nobody can talk about the currency. So in my mind, when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. They're saying that they're gonna make sure that if they see anybody maltreating our currency, that the person's gonna get in trouble, this and that. So right now, Boymx, you know that dollar is over 500 now.
Yeah.
Right? So when I saw that comment from a government official, I'm like, wait a minute, what is he talking about? Is he talking about us talking down on the currency? But what he meant was, he said, and I quote, all you people, whenever you guys want to go to parties and stuff, you guys have to make sure that you guys value our Naira, because our Naira is this and that. And the comments were crazy. So if you had a choice, would you be content with our currency Naira, or would you be content with another currency? What do you think about it deflating like that?
Well, when it goes up, so many things are involved. When things like that happen, there's something wrong with the economy. And if care is not taken, the way it's going, I think we are going to head into major crisis in this country. So I think the most important thing is not about talk. It's what are you doing about it? You're telling people not to devalue the naira, but what are you doing about it to make sure that it's not going that direction?
Exactly.
So I think a lot of talk is what is happening in Nigeria. I think that's the problem. So many talk.
But no action.
No action.
No action.
You know, the youths are coming out and saying we want change. You know, the ones in power are saying we are going to bring change. But I don't see anybody really making that move, you know.
I thought I thought the whole NSARS, I don't know if you were around for the whole NSARS, I thought that would be like a beginning of a revolution. But I guess the way they quiet us all down, I feel like it's just, I don't know. Right now, the hope that I have for this country, because I grew up overseas, you know, the hope that I have for this country every day gradually dwindles because of all the stuff that I see on social media and all that. But we have a lot more to talk about, you guys. We're going to take a little music break. We're going to be right back after this. The lock is still the Midday Charge.
Now,
Are y'all ready out there?
here we are.
The Scar Radio. Tune in now for all the updates you should know.
Getting more breaking news.
Only on the Scar Radio.
What's up, you guys? We're still tuned into the Scar Radio Midday Charge. I hope you guys are tuned in. www.thescarradio.com. I still got my Boymx in the building with me, and we're talking about a lot of stuff, Boymx. And you know, I want to talk about our police officers because I'm gonna share a story I seen online, and it just makes me sad because I feel like everything, like you said earlier, you said just talk. I feel like we have an issue with something, we talk about it and we forget about it. So let me read you a little story what happened. Okay, so apparently the court orders a policeman to pay $4 million to the husband of his concubine, whom he detained, tortured after catching them in bed.
Can you come again?
Yeah, I had to read the story twice because I was like, wait a minute. So there's a police officer.
Yeah.
He was sleeping with a guy's wife. Okay. The guy catches them in bed together. Instead of the guy to say sorry, but because he's a police officer, he's somehow powerful, he decides to kidnap the guy, detain him, and torture him.
Ouch.
Yes. So now, after everything happened, the guy went to the police station and reported. So now the court has ordered the policeman to pay $4 million to the husband of his concubine. So when you see stuff like that, I'm like, why is everything corrupt in this country? Like,
so this happened in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, yeah,
Okay.
it's a Nigerian. It's a Nigerian. Like, what?
Okay.
All the stories I'm talking is Nigeria. So when you see stuff like that, and actually, let me see. So a Lagos-based human rights lawyer, Inebi Effiong, who represented Mr. Etim at the High Court of Akwa Ibom State, asked the court to enforce the fundamental rights of his client to dignity of the human person. Like, come on. Like, I'm so speechless. What can you say about this?
Wow.
It's just embarrassing.
I think it has always been like that for this country. Nigeria is always about who you know. Who you know, where you know the person. So sometimes when you're in whatever situation, if you don't know somebody, you can't bail yourself out. So I think that sums it up. He is powerful and the other guy is probably a nobody. So I think people in the high places are the ones who are really enjoying this country. So if you're nowhere near a particular level in this country, sorry to say, you're going to really have to dig it out
and suffer. It's so hard. Like that's why everybody wants to leave. Every time I go to the airport, I see people wanting to leave. The airport is so full. Everybody wants to leave. You know, I always tell people it's hard in the States. America is very hard. You work hard every day. Whatever salary you're making goes to all bills. But I ask people all the time. I always have this conversation. If you had a chance to leave Nigeria, would you leave? And they always say yes. They said, we would leave. We'd rather suffer in another country where we know there's human rights than suffer in this country where there's no human rights, there's no freedom of speech, there's nothing. Look at a whole central bank saying that abuse the naira and risks going to jail. Like, it makes there's no freedom of speech here. That's what I realized. Like, there's nothing that there's no hope. So someone like you, what gives you hope? What do you see? Like, what do you tell yourself? Okay, it's gonna get better.
Wow. I think for this country right now, if you were to go by what you're seeing now, nothing. The only thing I think about in my head is, well, at the end of the day, I believe the amount of good people we have supersedes the amount of bad. That is the hope that I have, because if it was the other way around, I think maybe the country would be in shambles. But right now, I think that's the only hope I have. I just feel okay to an extent. The amount of good people we have superseding the amount of bad. So hopefully, with time, tables will turn.
Tables will turn. Yeah, you guys see tables will turn. I hope tables turns for you. Tables turn for everybody. I need a break too. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna take a little music break. We'll be right back after this. This is Petty, 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 Petty. I'm loose. Hey, keep it locked. It's still the Midday Charge. Yeah.
Now,
Are y'all ready out there?
here we are.
The Scar Radio. Tune in now for all the updates you should know.
Getting more breaking news.
Only on the Scar Radio.
You're still tuned into the Scar Radio Midday Charge, and I still got my Boymx in the building, and we're coming up to an end. Boymx, can you please let our fans, all our listeners, know where they can find your music at, your social media platform, what they should expect from you, all of that?
Okay, on Instagram, I'm official Boymx. On Twitter, official_Boymx.
Okay.
And then you can find my music on different music streaming platforms. Boymx, just search Boymx.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. Boymx.
I love
and
it.
then I have so many things I'm working on. I have a project coming through. I have a single I might drop really soon prior to the project. Have a video I'm working on.
So you're doing all this by yourself?
Well, I have a team.
Okay.
I have a team. We're working and making sure we put things together. And it's not been easy, but I believe we're on our way to getting there.
When you have a support system and a team that actually believes in you, it doesn't matter if there's money coming from everywhere. You guys will make it work.
Sure.
That's one thing I love about being in this country. The hustle is real. So when you make it, you enjoy it, you value it. You know what I'm saying? So guys, I had so much fun. Well, hey, let me ask you a real question. Have you been vaccinated?
No,
No, you haven't been vaccinated. Okay, so do you believe in the vaccine?
I have mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings about it?
I have mixed feelings. I'm not sure exactly because so many things just going on social media. But I don't know. Maybe when I find it to my doorstep, I'll finally make the decision.
Oh no, we don't want that because that might be too late. Because there's a guy, there's actually a guy that, a little girl. She was 12 years old in the States, and she got tested for COVID-19. The next day she died. So you don't want it to be at your doorstep. We have to. I feel like because we're here, and I feel like our immune system is so strong, we don't think there's COVID-19. But in the States, people are dying left and right from it. So I've taken the vaccine, and I always like to tell people, all our listeners, if you want to go take the vaccine, go and take the vaccine. Don't try to discourage someone from taking the vaccine. They want to take the vaccine. They don't want to let everybody do their thing. Let them try to save themselves or somebody else. But until then, you guys keep sanitizing, keep maintaining social distance, keep wearing your face mask, because that's all you can do, possibly. Do you still wear your face mask?
Yeah, I do.
You do, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, good. You guys, my boy Boymx in the building. You guys have heard him. You guys have heard his song, and you guys, I hope you guys follow him because he's real cool. He's real laid back, and I think that his content is very, 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 very good and powerful. And your lyrics are bomb as well.
Oh, thanks.
I had so much fun with him here on the show. You guys go stream up his single. I'm pretty sure that you would love it to see some of your streams going up.
Yo,
right?
definitely. Please stream my music. That's the only way you can support me.
Yes,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Until next time, you guys, I love you guys so much. We at the Scar Radio love you so much. You guys slide into my DM if you have any issue, if you have any question for me at Ijekimora, Ijekimora. Until next time, you guys, peace.
My famille, Shako, sexy papa.